Approximately 6.5 million companion animals enter shelters every year. Many volunteers, animal shelters, and rescue organizations strive to save as many animals as possible by finding them permanent, loving homes. Animal Welfare Society of Monroe, also known as A.W.S.O.M, Monroe County's original no-kill animal shelter since 2009.
A.W.S.O.M started in 2009. It used to be the SPCA. The SPCA, there is no SPCA in Monroe County. A lot of people think if they give to the SPCA, the money's coming here, but there is no SPCA presence in Monroe County. So volunteers got together and started A.W.S.O.M, the Animal Welfare Society of Monroe County. And it's now 2017, and we're bigger and we're better, and we grow every year. A.W.S.O.M's mission is to educate the public, because a lot of the reasons we have animals is because people do not spay or neuter, and or they just release them into the wild thinking that they can live on their own like the cats, and that's just, you just cannot, that's a myth. So our mission is to make sure, we'd love to put ourselves out of business, because we believe all animals should have a caring, loving home, and until then we give them shelter, love, medical care, and feed them like they're our own until we can find them a responsible owner and a good house. A lot of ways to get involved. To volunteer, anybody can volunteer at any time. We're busy from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 in the afternoon, 7 days a week, almost 365 days a year. We only have 5 days where we are not open to the public. Those are the major holidays. But you can come walk dogs, you can help us fill Kongs with peanut butter to entertain them at night, you can play with the cats. We have 2 little girls that come every Sunday and go to the free roaming cat room and read to them. So there's a lot of ways you can support us in our events. You can come and participate on the events online, or do some of our projects, like we're going to do Painting for Paws, where you can get to paint a portrait and take it home, and then the money would come here.
Volunteer your time caring for animals by walking dogs, cleaning up, tending to laundry, or transporting animals.
We work on donations. A lot of people don't realize we're not funded by anything else but donations. And some people don't realize, oh, they always go, well, how much can it cost to feed dogs and cats? It costs us close to $40,000 a month. $40,000 a month to run this shelter, so you times that out. So it costs us about $500,000 a year to run the shelter. And a lot of people don't realize the cost involved.
The animal shelter is often in need of dog and cat food, toys, cleaning supplies, sheets, and blankets. The Wellness Center is located next to the animal shelter. Services of the Wellness Center include exams, nail trims, vaccines, spaying and neutering, and dental cleaning.
The other challenge is keeping up with medical costs. Medical costs are crazy. That's why we started our own wellness clinic. It's a low-cost clinic open to the public, because a lot of the animals were coming in with simple things, eyes, ears, not spayed, not neutered. So the clinic, anybody can come and for our cost get their animals taken care of so they can stay in the homes longer. Out of this small shelter, only at one time we can house 26 dogs and about 30 cats. But last year we adopted to new homes over 1,200 animals. 1,200. That's a lot out of a small shelter. So we take great pride in that. And the other thing, if you notice, if you go inside or outside, the cleanliness. A lot of other shelters you go to or kennels, it's going to smell, and you're going to know that it smells. But here, you know, we take great pride in our outdoor runs, because a lot of them, you know, the animals have to stay inside. We did a kennel campaign, and we got all these great outside runs for them to spend the days outside, and then they go in and they have a restful night's sleep.
A.W.S.O.M's adoption process starts online, where you can view photos, videos, details, and important information before you arrive. Once you've found a furry friend that captures your heart, you can fill out the required pre-adoption form.
We have something called RTOs, Return to Owners, and when animals get lost, if you follow our webpage, we post on them all the time and real quick, and we returned about 250, 300 animals last year to owners. One animal a year that captures our hearts, probably Alvin. Alvin came in, somebody thought it was just a dirty blob of snow, and it was this little dog that was so matted, and we started cutting it off, and it was starting to peel off almost like a helmet. But we smelled something. We really smelled something. We're like, okay, it's just dirty and whatnot. And as we cut, and a little graphic, when we got to the foot, it was so matted, and we cut the mat off, and its foot actually fell off. Because it cut off the circulation and it was frozen, and then we realized that it was systemic and it infected its leg, so we had to amputate the leg. So again, we post, community comes forth, we get donations to help us with medical bills, and so the happy part is Alvin is great with 3 legs. Alvin lives in a loving home, and he lives with a little fuzzy white poodle that also has 3 legs. So when you put them together, one has a right leg, one has a left leg, and they make a whole little dog. So it's stories like that, and we have one that just, our hearts all the time. Chestnut came in, eyes so swollen they look like softballs, and so infected, and we had to go through 4 or 5 operations, and he's about 80% blind. It was so afraid. But then you get people that come forth and spend time, and off little Chestnut went, and Chestnut lives in a nice home even though he's blind. So there's a lot of good that comes out of this as well. Sad, but I think every time a dog goes home to a new beginning, that's a good thing.
These animals were once in shelters just like A.W.S.O.M. They were loved and cared for before they found a permanent home. You can do your part by volunteering, giving donations, and spreading the word. Thanks to shelters like A.W.S.O.M, animals have a second chance at finding a forever home.